Hi. I want to talk some more about fear. I was talking in the last one about being useful and smiling, but there are other things that I do to help me be able to not run away from my fears, but really kind of be with them. And one of them is to keep moving, do stuff. If you watch an animal who's frightened or has had something bad happen, they'll shake, they'll move. And so make sure, even if you don't feel like you've got the energy to move, just, you know, yoga, walking in nature, that will always lift up your spirits. And, you know, if I get really anxious, the other day I had a panic attack, and it was interesting, and it was like, okay, what do I know about panic attacks? Well, just slow down the breathing, breathe fully, breathe deeply. And I did this. I held onto my thumb. You see that? My friend Wendy taught me this, along with some acupressure points. So if you know any acupuncture people, they can teach you these points that will, you just press them and they calm them down. And I forget them right now, except for this one. Another one is to have a shower, and have a hot shower and then a cold shower and then a hot shower and a cold shower. If you can get your feet into cold water or cold earth, like wet earth. And for as long as you can stand it, and with a bit of practice, you'll be able to stand it more and more and more and more. And these things will build energy, and that's what you need. And the other thing is that builds energy is food, and particularly having some oil. So I had for lunch today, I had peanut butter and garlic and lettuce in a corn taco. And that's got carbohydrates in it. It's got some protein in it. And the oil keeps me lubricated. And so the other thing I've been doing is drinking a lot of water and eating a lot of vitamin C, because vitamin C is very good to help us calm down. And, you know, if you don't know any about this stuff, get online and just look up, you know, which vitamins and which supplements can reduce stress. So we've got the tools. If you're on the internet seeing this, then you've got the tools, and just bring your curiosity out. Because curiosity and awareness are the biggest tools that we've got to lift the fear away from our panic and up into, oh, this is interesting. So you feel the fear. You have to feel the fear. Don't try to mask it or drown it or anything like that. And then when you look around in there and say, in your inner universe, and you're looking at your fear, oh, it's like this, and oh, look at this, it's got my toes curled up, and, you know, my genitals have shrunk, and I'm feeling constricted, and my eyeballs are tight, you know, small. And you just notice, you take your pulse. Whoa, that's pretty fast. And then you, for each one of those things, you say, okay, how can we change this? It's just a thing about learning to not be afraid of being afraid. And that's a big lesson to have. How can we not be afraid of being afraid? How can we say to one another, I'm afraid, and not feel like it means you're weak or anything like that? I think if you're not afraid today, you're probably running away from something. Trying to pretend everything's okay because you don't want to seem like a scaredy cat. Well, I like cats, and it's like scaredy cats. We've got Felice and Libre are our feral cats, and they're pretty frightened, but thank God they're frightened. It shows they're alive, and they're learning how to calm down when it's appropriate. So sometimes, like right now, it's appropriate to be fearful, but just don't let it stop you, okay? So please tell your stories. I haven't had anybody's, except my friend James. He phoned up and said, I've got some videos, and my friend Pilar, she's got some, and her friend Dr. Deb, she's got some. So we need to come out of the closet, folks. We need to sort of say, I don't care how I look, but I'm going to be out there. And people are saying, oh, podcasts. And I said, yeah, no, it's important for people to see, that I'm an old coot. And so come out wherever you are and share your stories, okay? So thank you very much. And thank you for the people that have shared these stories with other people. And special thanks to the people on Patreon who are sending me some money so I can keep going. And that's all in the direction of, someday we're all going to be given enough energy to keep going, and so we can be me. And I'm hearing wonderful stories about what people are doing on their forced vacations. It's so exciting. Ask people, oh, what are you doing on your Corona vacation? Anyway, it's a terrible thing to laugh about Corona vacation, but I think it's kind of funny. So thank you very much. Keep your spirits up and keep moving and keep being useful, okay? And I'll try to do the same because I want to stay alive. And I want you to stay alive too. We're all needed. And if for nothing else, for us to just be aware. Okay, bye.